as we come back to you for our next discussion as well. Now, Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian arrives in Islamabad for an official visit aimed at strengthening ties with Pakistan. The visit focuses on enhancing cooperation in trade, energy, and regional security amid rising tensions following recent Israeli-U.S. strikes on Iranian nuclear sites and Tehran's retaliatory attacks. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif welcomes President Pezeshkian at the Prime Minister's house with a guard of honor, with both leaders are set to hold bilateral talks and lead delegation-level discussions. Several MOUs are expected to be signed, followed by a joint press conference. Pakistan and Iran on Sunday have agreed to boost bilateral trade with the goal of reaching an annual trade volume of $8 billion, calling it a new phase of strategic economic partnership, according to a statement from the Commerce Ministry. Ministers from both sides stressed the need to boost use of trade corridors and border facilities, highlighting the advantages of regional trade. They describe geography as a strategic advantage, to note that regional and global challenges are bringing Iran and Pakistan closer together. Now we go back to our guest discussion with Robinder Sachdev. He's an international affairs expert. Thank you, Robinder, for staying with us. Now, what's your reaction towards this continuing bilateral ties, close ties of Pakistan and Iran?
Thank you. I think, and I see it as, a step forward in the relations between the two countries. They're trying, if to note, I think it's the first overseas trip of the Iranian President, Masoud, right, Pezeshkian. It's his first overseas trip, and normally when any leader goes to his first foreign trip after assuming office, it's always seen with some degree of symbolism and strategic context. So in that sense, this visit to Pakistan is definitely to be noted, and also to be noted is the warm welcome that Pakistan has accorded to him. The Prime Minister has gone down to the airport to receive him, and with his other cabinet ministers. And when actually he went to the other city, Lahore, the Iranian president, in Lahore, the ex-Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, who's a brother of this President Shahbaz, was there at the airport to receive him with other dignitaries. So in a way, Pakistan is laying out the proverbial red carpet for the Iranian leader. That's one. But Pakistan does many things which are layers within layers. Iran and Pakistan have some common interests also, if we were to look at that, especially, let's say, in the region of Balochistan. The Balochistan on the Pakistan side and the Balochistan on Iranian side. In both the territories, there are separatist movements. The Pakistan Baluchis go across to Iran and seek shelter there, and the Baluchis in Iran, who are insurgents, come over to the Pakistan side and seek shelter here. So it could be in the interest of both these nations to, strengthen that border security mechanism. That's one. But also for Iran, and it's notable to see the statement of the president, he said that our relations with Pakistan will help us also to integrate with the Silk Route that China is building on the BRI. Okay, so, and that Silk Route could take us here, as well as we could extend it to Europe via Iran. So that means Iran is looking to, let's say, integrate deeper structurally in some senses with China. So that's another element of it. The element for Pakistan is to figure out and play a kind of a balancing role, a little bit tightrope. Also, with regards to its relations with Iran, because Americans are unhappy with Iran, right? And Pakistan wants to cozy up with America, or is cozying up with America. Similarly, Pakistan depends on financial help from Saudi, from the Arab Emirates. And Saudis and the Arab Emiratis are especially also not very happy with Iran at times. So Pakistan is playing that, is playing a role where it seeks to kind of position once again itself on the basis of its geography in an important context in the geopolitics of the region.
Thank you very much, Robinder Sachdev, for joining us today.